it's Kenny. Thanks so much for checking out kiss1023.ca, best website in the world, right? I have a buddy named Michael Coos. We call him Coos. He is a TV weatherman and a meteorologist. And ever since we've been buddies, I just love to get him all fired up to talk about weather because it's his passion. So when daylight saving rolls around, I love to get him on the radio to give us the rundown on why we do it. So Coos, welcome to kiss1023.ca. From a meteorologist, what's the deal with daylight saving time?
Oh, okay. You know, Benjamin Franklin was the first person to come up with the idea of daylight saving time, and that was back in the 1700s, like 1790, but it didn't really take until the early 1900s, like 1910, 1920, depending on your exact location. But the reason for it was to have more time after work where the sun was out, and it was a savings of power, and that's why Franklin was so behind it, because when you're awake, you're not using power because the sun is still out, it's still light out, as opposed to that sun being out when we're sleeping at 5, 6 in the morning.
Okay, wait a minute. Though, wasn't Benjamin Franklin the guy with the key and he was electricity, right?
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin was the guy with the kite.
So why wouldn't he want it to be dark so people could use his invention?
I don't think he was making money off of the power.
Okay, so now this weekend, we do it here in Manitoba. We flip at 3 a.m.
Yeah, so in Manitoba, in Alberta, the clocks change. In Saskatchewan, they do not change. And the reason for not changing in Saskatchewan, that it's still, although it's growing quite a bit, it's still an agricultural-based province. And what that means is it doesn't matter when it's light. Farmers are going to get up and do the work when it's light out. But we go to work, well, not you and me, but most people go to work 9 to 5.
So, Coos, now, is there a movement in the world, much like flat earthers, that wanna stop daylight saving time?
Well, don't get me started on the flat earthers. I can't even believe that that's such a thing now again. Yes. Yeah, there's always people that either don't like daylight savings time. I'm the opposite. I wish it was daylight savings time all the time, and it was just really dark in the morning and a little bit lighter even in the wintertime after school, for example.
Now, how about the people that get really, really angry when you call it daylight savings time and not daylight saving time?
Yes. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the people that get mad at me and weather people and meteorologists that say the days are getting shorter, when, of course, the days aren't exactly getting shorter. They're always 24 hours a day. But you know what we mean.
Okay, Coos, and to wrap things up here, you know a little bit about Winnipeg and the weather here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Are we going to get an early spring?
Well, definitely not an early spring because we're almost into spring officially.
Yeah,
I
good
don't think
point.
it's going to be early. But things are about to change, in fact, all the way across the prairies through Manitoba. Should start to see a bit of a warm-up anyway coming early next week, and that'll be the turn of things. It looks like it is going to be quite a bit better toward the end of March.
All right, Coos, thank you so much for checking in with us.
Anytime, my friend.
Kiss 1023.